Have you ever wondered whether it's better to buy or rent a house? It's a question that's been contemplated time and time again. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Buying can offer a sense of stability and the joy of ownership, while renting provides flexibility and fewer maintenance headaches. Each comes with its own unique set of benefits and drawbacks, and understanding these could make all the difference. In this video, we will be exploring these pros and cons to help you make an informed decision. First, let's take a look at the benefits of buying a house. Imagine having a place you can call your own, a space where you have the freedom to express your style without any restrictions. That's one of the many perks of buying a house. You see, when you own a house, you can paint the walls any color you fancy, change the light fixtures, or even knock down a wall if you wish. The freedom to customize your house to your heart's content is a luxury that only homeowners can truly enjoy. But it's not just about aesthetics. Owning a house offers financial benefits too. When you make regular payments towards your mortgage, you're actually building equity. Think of it as a form of forced savings. Each payment you make increases your stake in the property, which can be a significant financial advantage in the long run. Now, let's talk about stability. When you're renting, your monthly payments are subject to increases, and there's always the possibility of eviction. But when you own a house, you have the peace of mind knowing that your home is yours, for as long as you want it to be. There's also the potential for appreciation. While real estate markets can fluctuate, the long-term trend is generally upwards. So, over time, your home is likely to increase in value, providing a potential profit if you decide to sell. And let's not forget about tax benefits. In many places, homeowners can deduct mortgage interest and property taxes from their income, leading to significant savings come tax season. So, is buying a house a bed of roses? Not quite. It's important to remember that homeownership comes with its fair share of responsibilities, like maintenance and repairs. Plus, the upfront costs of buying a house, like the down payment and closing costs, can be quite hefty. So, buying a home can be a great investment, but it's not without its drawbacks. Now, let's explore some of the drawbacks of buying. As much as homeownership can be a dream come true, it's not without its drawbacks. The first, and perhaps the most daunting, is the upfront costs. Buying a house involves more than just the price tag on the property. There's the down payment, which can be a significant chunk of change. Then there are closing costs, which include fees for things like home inspections, title insurance, and escrow fees. And let's not forget about the ongoing costs. As a homeowner, you'll be responsible for property taxes, homeowners insurance, and possibly homeowners association fees. These can add up to a hefty sum each year. Next, there's the responsibility for maintenance and repairs. When you rent, your landlord takes care of things like a leaky roof or a broken furnace. But when you own, those headaches become yours. From fixing a dripping faucet to replacing a worn-out appliance, the cost and effort of maintaining a property can be substantial. Then there's the risk of property devaluation. While real estate generally tends to appreciate over time, there's no guarantee. Factors like changes in the neighborhood, economic downturns, or natural disasters can reduce the value of your property. If you need to sell during a down market, you could end up losing money. And finally, buying a home means less flexibility. If you get a new job across the country, or just decide you want a change of scenery, selling a house and buying a new one can be a long and complicated process. Let's also remember that owning a home ties up a significant portion of your financial resources. This could limit your ability to invest in other areas or handle unexpected expenses. Clearly, buying a home is a big commitment, and comes with its own set of challenges. It's not a decision to be taken lightly. But if you're prepared for the responsibilities and risks, it can also be a rewarding investment. On the other hand, let's consider the benefits of renting a house. First off, renting gives you flexibility. If you're the sort who likes to keep their options open, renting can be a great fit. You're not tied down to a 30-year mortgage. Instead, you can choose to move whenever your lease is up. This can be especially beneficial if your job requires you to relocate frequently or if you're just not ready to commit to one place. Moreover, as a renter, you don't have to worry about maintenance costs. When the plumbing goes haywire or the roof starts leaking, you don't have to scramble for a solution or dip into your savings. That responsibility falls squarely on the shoulders of your landlord. This can save you both time and stress in the long run. Now, let's talk about property devaluation. This is a risk that homeowners face as the real estate market fluctuates. But as a renter, you're insulated from this concern. If the property value decreases, it doesn't impact your financial situation. You won't lose any investment because, well, you haven't made one. Another point to consider is that renting often comes with fewer upfront costs. Unlike buying a house, which requires a hefty down payment, renting usually just requires a deposit and the first month's rent. This can be a more affordable option, especially for those who are just starting out or who are on a tighter budget. And let's not forget about amenities. Many rental properties come with perks like a swimming pool, gym, or laundry facilities that are maintained by the property management. As a homeowner, you would be responsible for the cost and upkeep of these amenities. Lastly, renting can be a good way to build credit. Regular, on-time rental payments can show future lenders that you're a reliable borrower. Renting offers flexibility and fewer responsibilities, but it too has its downsides. It's crucial to weigh these benefits against the potential drawbacks before making a decision. After all, your living situation is a significant part of your life and deserves careful consideration. Well, let's delve into some of the disadvantages of renting. First off, renting a property doesn't provide a return on investment. When you rent, your monthly payments go straight into your landlord's pocket, and you don't see any of that money again. On the contrary, when you buy a home, your monthly payments contribute to your ownership of the property. Over time, this can lead to significant financial gain, especially if the property appreciates in value. Secondly, tax benefits are another area where renters lose out. Homeowners can often deduct mortgage interest and property taxes from their income, which can result in substantial tax savings. Renters, however, are generally not able to deduct any part of their rent, or the cost of utilities from their taxable income. Another drawback to renting is the limitation on customization. Most landlords have strict rules about what changes can be made to the property. Want to paint the walls a new color? You'll need to get your landlord's permission. Dreaming of a vegetable garden in the backyard? Better check your lease agreement first. While these might seem like small inconveniences, they can truly limit your ability to make your rental feel like home. Renting also means that you're subject to the whims of your landlord. They could decide to sell the property, raise your rent, or not renew your lease, leaving you scrambling to find a new place, on short notice. Lastly, there's no stability in the price you pay each month. While homeowners with a fixed-rate mortgage know exactly what their payment will be each month, renters could see their rent increase each year. All of these factors contribute to the fact that while renting can offer immediate flexibility, it's usually easier to move from a rental than it is to sell a house. It doesn't provide the same long-term benefits as buying. So, while renting may offer flexibility, it doesn't provide the same long-term benefits as buying. So, is it better to buy or rent? In this whirlwind of pros and cons, we've seen that both buying and renting can offer their own unique benefits. Buying a home can provide a sense of stability, a chance to build equity, and the opportunity to put down roots in an area you love. On the flip side, it comes with significant upfront costs and the responsibility of maintenance and repairs. Renting, however, offers flexibility. It allows you to easily pick up and move if your job or personal circumstances change. It also shifts the burden of property upkeep to the landlord. Yet it also means you're not building equity and you have less control over your living space. But remember, these are general observations. What works for one person may not work for another. The decision to buy or rent is a deeply personal one, shaped by your financial situation, your long-term plans, and your personal preferences. Do you value flexibility or stability more? How important is it for you to build equity? Are you ready for the responsibilities that come with home ownership, or do you prefer the relative ease of renting? These are all questions you need to ask yourself before making a decision. Only you can decide whether buying or renting is the best option for you. Whichever you choose, make sure it's an informed decision.